Hello, everyone, and welcome to the third episode of Par for the Course. I'm Daniel Allegretto, and I'm joined here by Julian Garcia.
Hey, hello. Today on PFTC, we're starting an official series called Let's Talk About It. Today's subject, high school. But before we start that, today we're joined by guest speaker and fellow high school student, Gino.
Hello,
Hey, Gino. Right.
what's up?
So Gino, all right. So me and Daniel, okay, so today we're talking about high school, right? So just for a little bit of background, me and Daniel, we're seniors right now. And then you're a junior, right?
Yeah.
How does that feel? Being here with your seniors, your superiors.
It definitely feels cool. Because when I was in like in junior and senior year, you would hear everybody talk about like, oh, the upperclassmen and oh, it's such a change. And then when I was in sophomore year, it didn't feel like it would be all that different. Now that I'm a junior, I'm like, whoa, I only have 1 year left till I'm like not in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everybody kind of says that how like the years go by really fast in high school. I didn't believe that, and it literally feels like freshman year was like a year or two ago.
Yeah, definitely. I
Yeah.
think COVID, the whole online school, that really was like, we kind of just skipped a year,
Oh
basically.
my God, yeah, I didn't think about that. We literally lost a year.
Yeah, I mean, we
High
lost our
school.
entire junior year. Gino, you lost your sophomore year, basically.
Yeah.
It sucks for the seniors during the pandemic though. Like
Oh
I
yeah.
I honestly do not care that we missed a year of like at school. But the seniors, that must have sucked.
Yeah, well, I heard
Didn't
junior
they?
year was supposed to be the hardest anyway, so missing that one and having it be all online, I feel like that's probably the best year to skip, if anything, like sophomore or junior.
Dude,
Oh,
I cheated my way through chemistry so hard.
Oh
oh
yeah,
God,
I cheated a
everyone
lot
did.
too.
Yeah. Dude,
Literally.
honestly though,
Oh my
chemistry
God.
class is the best class to like have online for.
Dude,
I had that class in person. It was terrible.
uh,
It was so bad.
to me, there was like people in my class. We made a group chat. There was like 8 people, and I remember this one time she found out that we had been cheating and stuff. So she gave us a test to see if we were cheating. Like literally 2 people passed it. Like the two smart people passed it, and then everybody else failed. So she was like, "Okay, maybe I will let you guys cheat." And then she made the final optional.
What?
What?
So yeah, so I just like
Wait, optional?
yeah, she made it optional. She was like, "You can do this if you want, but I'm not gonna make you since you all have been cheating and you probably fail if you did the final." So yeah, and I just did a couple more things and I finished with a B.
Wow. That's okay. I'm gonna assume we had the same teacher for that.
I had Miss
She would,
McGuire.
yeah.
I
I don't
did
know if we're
too.
allowed. Are we allowed to drop names? We're fine.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Well, no, no. I don't think we can get in trouble. We can't get in trouble with this. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah. So I had McGuire, and she would not let me. Like, she wouldn't let anyone have their phones during class. So
Really?
especially during tests, but like she'd get mad, like mad. Like you can see it in her eye. She'd get mad if she caught us with our phones out. It was so weird.
Yeah.
She was never too
Yeah.
mad about it with our class, but I I had her when we started the year in person and then went online in like March, I think, of 2020. So, oh wow, it's almost 2 years ago. That's kind of crazy.
So old.
I know.
Yeah, literally
So
we're on
old.
like the, we're at our graves right now.
Man.
But
Okay, all right. Let's talk about before we go more into it. Let's talk about what you were expecting high school to be like first, and then what it was actually like. Who wants to go first?
I'll start us off. Um, I knew that Mission Vista was kind of a weird school. Like it's definitely a nerd school. It's not like normal high schools, right? So I wasn't expecting the super stereotypical like, oh, all the jocks and nerds and whatever, the high schools as portrayed in typical teen movies. But uh I'm not even sure. Like, it doesn't even really feel like high school. It just kind of feels like school, but with high
This year.
school students. It I don't really know how to explain it, but it just doesn't
No,
seem
no,
like
I understand what you mean. It doesn't. It literally is it me or is it kind of underwhelming how boring
it is.
high
It's
school is?
super
Yeah.
underwhelming.
Yeah,
Like it's gonna be, like you feel like it's gonna be all of this and that, and then you get there and it's just like, here you go, do
Oh,
this.
yeah. And then like we have films, films and movies to blame for that,
that's true.
but like, cause I don't know. Ever since like literally my entire education, I've been going to small schools, right? Like the population of the schools are significantly smaller than the normal school, right?
Really?
Yeah. Since kindergarten to middle school, it's like eighth grade. And then I was going into high school. I was like, oh hell yeah, like okay, I sound cringe as fuck right now, but like I want that high school experience because it's been so boring. No one ever throws parties at Mission. No one.
Yeah.
For real.
The one
Mission's like
time
the
they
smart
did, it was
people's
during
school.
a pandemic, and they
Yep,
got in
and
trouble.
they got in trouble.
Oh my god, I remember that. That was
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like a lot of the stereotypical high school experiences, they don't come from actually being in school. I think a lot of it's just like the time period of high school, like what you do outside of school and whatnot. But I feel like it could just be because we're in COVID, but even then, I haven't really had like a super overwhelmingly positive experience
Yeah.
or anything super
Wait,
crazy.
when you say that, do you mean like education wise or the like the people wise?
Like excitement wise, like there's just I don't know, even
Nothing goes on.
yeah, nothing. We don't have a football team,
Yeah, I was
so
gonna say not help that we don't have a football team. Yeah.
there's no football
We have
games or
nothing.
anything. Like, well, we have rugby. That's basically
Yeah, that's me.
yeah, Gino.
I
But
don't
You
it's not,
think we've won.
at that point, but it's also not affiliated with the school. It's like an external program club. We just play under the school's name.
You're
There's no like,
joking.
yeah, we don't play under the school. It's like an external club, but we just like play under the school name, like Mission Vista.
jeez. So yeah,
Mm.
our school's what's it called? Sport spirits or is like really not super great. I mean, I know
Oh yeah, no one has school spirit.
we have a lot of good athletes at our school that like basketball players, soccer, field hockey. Those are all like really great. Golf, volleyball, but I feel like
Golf.
not having yeah I know, but
Golf.
not having football. Even though I do personally don't care about football one bit, like I literally could not give a shit about football. Having a football team at your school, I think just makes everyone more excited and stuff because it's like, oh,
Mm.
our that's like kind of the main feature of your high school.
Like, yeah, I love like the like it's like the story version of high school or like the Hollywood high school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's having a
Yeah,
cool
and
football
then the
team.
football teams, like if you notice, like in the films and stuff, drive kind of like the spirit or party of high school. Yeah, like a lot of the parties are from like after parties of football games or something like that, right?
Yeah, it's like the jocks
And
and
then we don't have a football team, so I'm kind of upset that our school isn't like the episodes of Euphoria. That's I'm kind of upset from that.
You want our school to be Euphoria?
uh
I mean,
hold
I
on.
haven't seen the
yeah.
show, but I know it's basically just a soft core porn with plot. So
I don't think you can watch one episode without seeing dick or ass like the entire
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Burn.
I haven't even watched a full episode. I've only seen like clips just to like get an idea because everyone's been raving about it.
Euphoria?
Yeah.
What is that?
You don't know what Euphoria is?
No, I never heard of that.
I'm surprised. Everyone's
Is it like
talking about it.
is it like a
It's
Netflix show?
I don't know what it's on.
it's
I
on
think I
HBO.
don't know what it's on. Yeah, HBO.
Is it like kind of
Big-
like Riverdale or something like that?
Yeah,
But a lot more
kind
sex.
of.
A
Oh
lot
yeah, a
more.
lot more sex. There's a lot of naked people in high school. There's no dress code. I didn't
Really?
watch the full episode, but um, I've, I think I don't know. No, I can't really say anything about it because I haven't watched enough of it. But it seems all right. Zendaya's in it though.
Really? Dang, I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to watch it
Spider-Man has
now.
a girlfriend?
Okay, I gotta watch now.
Spider-Man has a girlfriend? What the?
Well, I mean,
Wonder how Tom feels about Zendaya seeing like dick every every
Every other
episode,
scene.
every other scene. Yeah.
All right, in this scene, you're gonna see a dick. Another
Oh my
one.
god, he died. Yeah.
well, I mean, so Euphoria High School, I don't really know much about it, but that's kind of like an extreme example of a interesting high school. But even by comparison, because I have some friends who go to like Vista High and like regular Vista and Oceanside, and like my friends at Oceanside, they'll invite me to like their school events sometimes, the football games and whatever, and against the other high schools that actually have football teams, El Camino, Carlsbad, whatever. And it's like it's always really fun. I mean, I still don't really care about football, so I it's not
It's
super
the
fun for me. But
experience.
it's like
That's
yeah,
what it
it's the
is.
experience. It's the high school experience, like going to a football game, cheering for your team. Like you may not like football, me,
Yeah,
but it's
and there was
still
that.
it's still fun to just scream as loud as you can.
There was did you? I don't know if you guys saw it, but there was super hyped up. It was the Vista versus RBV football game, and everybody was talking about it. And there were like hundreds of people there.
When was
That was
I
a
think it was
this?
while
like,
ago,
it was like
right?
2 months ago or something like that.
Oh, I don't know.
I didn't go. Oh, you know what? No, I remember because I had the chance to go. Or like someone had invited me, but then what happened? Oh, like I think I had to help my family with something. Yeah, but
uh,
I've never been to a football game.
what?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I guess that's not too
And not
surprising
because
since
yeah, no,
you go to
it's
Mission
Mm,
Vista.
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know that many other people like not close enough like to other schools that I can like just go to the games.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you like sports, then yeah, you should go to one. But like if you don't really care about it, then you're not missing much. It's just really like a lot of the cool epic moments that you see in movies, they basically never happen. It's just like them the football players running across the field with the ball and then occasionally someone will score a touchdown, but no crazy like interceptions or fumbles. Usually. At least from what I've seen. It's always just been kind of boring, but it's still fun to
You're
kind
really
of
there for the crowd, huh?
yeah, it's still fun to just go and see friends and whatnot.
And then I just like, or not just realized, but obviously, like having that high school, like film high school experience heavily depends on like the people that you know.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
And I know people. You see, here's the thing about Mission: the party people, the like quotation party people that go to Mission are just a bunch of junkies.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like they
Indeed.
post on their stories and all that, and
Brother,
it
yeah.
It doesn't seem fun. It just seems like a bunch of drugs and then they're sleeping. That's it.
Yeah, people getting wasted and sleeping on a coffee table
That's
upside
exactly
down or
what it is.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and other than that, like our school is super nerdy.
Kind of lame.
Oh my god, yeah, we're literally an academic school. Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we have
we're
like
meant for that.
the block schedule, and yeah, it's just like a bunch of smart people. Everybody's always concerned about their grades, and I
How you doing academically?
me
Yeah.
pretty good. I got like a 3.0, I think.
Oh, you see,
I
that's
have
not
like
bad.
a couple A's and a couple B's. But I see people, or like I know people who are like, I need A's. I need a 4.0, a 5.0 GPA. I need to take this AP class, and this AP class and this
Yeah,
and that and honors, and I'm like, dude, what the heck? What kind of school is this? But
yeah.
and then I figured out that that's the kind of school Mission is. It's like a magnet school, with like a bunch of smart people. I'm like, oh, maybe this isn't the right school for me. But
Yeah, it's supposed to be a
I met a
smart
lot of
school,
cool
but we
people.
still have some of the dumbest people in the entire world at our school.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I,
So
I I was one of those people. I had terrible grades in middle school. Um, but then for some reason, I think it has to do with the four classes for one day. I felt like that really helped me out for some reason. So I'm thankful for Mission for that, like the way they structure their classes. Because I went from like all C's to all A's. I got my 4.0 lunch yesterday, by the way.
Oh yeah, me too, me
Scholar
too.
things.
I
Ooh.
took an extra couple of
Chicken,
things.
chicken, it's a chicken and bean burrito with like one cube of chicken in it.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
yeah, there
yes.
was no chicken
Most
in it.
Right?
underrated food ever.
I was
Yeah.
like, this is just bean and cheese. There's no there's no chicken in here.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
thank
was a
you
little
very
disappointed.
much. My hard work and labor for a 4.0. I get a shitty
Yeah,
bean burrito.
exactly. Yeah. And then I was a little disappointed. I mean, I'm glad that I had the burrito, but we literally had pickup sticks one year. I think it was like 2 years ago for the 4.0
Seriously?
lunch.
I don't even think I
And that's when
went.
I didn't have a 4.0.
Oh, okay. So you
Uh,
didn't even have
Yeah.
to suffer through it. And it's like everyone gets it too. You look at the line
yeah,
for the
like
4.0
half
and
the
it's
like
like
the
half the
entire
school.
school.
It's nothing special.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because it's Mission Vista. It's like half the school
Everybody's
gets it.
smart.
If it was some other school, it'd be like 8 people. But because it's
You know
our
what's
school.
cool about Mission though is that like I noticed from what like my cousins and then my friends from other schools like Vista, apparently the people at Mission are generally like way nicer than and less judgmental than like at other schools. I'm not 100% sure like percent
Mm,
sure if that I can't speak. 100% like sure if that's correct. But at least everyone that I've encountered at Mission that I personally know is really cool. It's just the occasional asshole, you know?
yeah, well, I
Yeah,
think our school in
definitely.
general is just kind of a nicer school because it's it's a dual magnet school, so whatever the hell that means just makes it more
Complicated.
appealing. I don't know about complicated. It just makes it more appealing to like, oh, we gotta send our kids here and they'll be good and whatever. But meanwhile, like I don't really know how to explain it, but it's just kind of a nicer school, so typically
The
you'll find
community.
nicer people, sort of, except for one person by the name of Yo-Yo Velocity.
Honestly, I
Who?
have no idea how yo-yo velocity. Plus, trust me, you don't want to know. I have no idea how yo-yo velocity even made it to Mission Vista.
Dude, they suck ass. All they
For
do is
real. They
complain
bully,
all class. They're
they
whining like
smell,
smell horrible, whining all the time, doesn't get their work done, like just
says they have to pee but never goes pee.
complaining like a little baby. Anyways, enough of this.
Gino, trust me, you don't wanna meet yo-yo velocity.
Yeah, they're
Bro,
trash.
I feel like I've already met them. I know like a couple people are like that.
Oh, everyone knows a yo-yo velocity, but our yo-yo velocity, quite the case.
Yep. All right. What was the other thing that you it was like life after high school or something?
Oh, yeah. So basically, um, how do you feel for us, Daniel? How do you feel leaving high school? What have you got from it, and what do you expect afterwards? And
Um,
then we can switch it up for Gino.
all right. Well, being a senior and all, I need to we're only going to be in school for another what, like 3 months.
Yeah, something like
That's
that.
So,
crazy.
I need to absolutely abuse my power as a senior and just make the
Oh my
lives
god.
of so many lower classmen
Oh my god, Daniel.
Gino's
miserable.
in trouble.
No, no, no. Dude, literally, me and Daniel, one day we were walking to lunch, and we were peacefully walking and talking about something, and then it just suddenly Daniel suddenly erupts. He's like, "Oh my god, shut the fuck up!" to like some random girl. I was like, "Oh my god, Daniel, what the god,
That was to Yo-Yo
where did that come
Velocity.
from?"
Oh my god, that you met Yo-Yo Velocity, Gino?
You indirectly met Yo-Yo
Oh my
Velocity.
god.
Funny. You told her to shut the fuck up. Or what?
Dude, bro, he was like, dude, he's like, "Oh my god, shut the fuck up."
I
We
saw
kept
her.
walking.
She
I was
looked at
like,
me.
"What?
I looked at her.
What the
I just
hell?"
said, "Shut the fuck up!" And we kept
Honestly,
walking.
that
That's exactly what it was like. Oh my
those
god.
interactions are the best though. You can't even lie. They
So,
don't
They
even
can't
have
do
to say a
anything
word
either
and
because
you
you're
just
stupid.
shut them down automatically.
so I need to yell at some more lowerclassmen before I leave. I want to make my mark.
Dude,
I
oh
want
my
to be
god,
like,
Daniel, we sit by like so many lowerclassmen. You should just get up one day and start like go over there and start yelling at them or scare the shit out of them.
I
But
Oh my
buy
god,
some
that'd be
like
hilarious.
firecrackers, right? Like the fireworks.
Oh my god, cherry bomb in the toilet. Like
Yeah.
whoa, no, that's too much. Well, I
Jesus,
remember what happened is like when I was a freshman and sophomore,
great permanent property damage.
my my table would always get taken over by older classmen or upperclassmen. They just like come sit down, and then I'd be like, "Well, I don't want to sit here anymore. There's these like weird old guys." So
We need our revenge.
I
That happened to me too.
I want to just
You
like
gotta be
go
like,
and conquer some tables, just some lunch tables. I mean, like, I mean, I already have a table that I sit at. I'm fine with it,
dude,
but
we've been conquered though.
we kind of have been conquered. Well, it's just because there's
Yeah,
so many other
yeah,
people.
so many other people like showed up that are like friends of our other friend, and now it's just like super crowded. So we need to go and conquer our own.
It's
Realistically,
funny though, because
We
I
need to
guess
be those.
I from
We need to
where
be those
Daniel
weird old guys.
hmm,
Daniel, you know where I sit, kind of, right, or where I hang out.
yeah, I
It's kind
see
of
it.
close to where you hang out. That's funny you say that because the like Thursday or Friday, I noticed that like the previous week it was barely anyone was there, and then I looked and it was super crowded. I was like, the hell?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just friends of friends. So, I don't know, there's a table
Mm,
right behind us. I think they're all like freshmen, so we could just just take over their
overtake
table.
that one.
Just like, hey
Yes, perfect
guys,
revenge.
we're gonna be sitting here today, so get out of here.
Move, scram.
So
Kind of.
yeah, so Daniel, what I'm hearing is that your plan for the coming of senior year is to just bully as many freshmen as you can.
Um, yeah, pretty
You
much.
can't deny it. Yeah, yeah.
No, yeah,
Bro, the
Alright.
reason-
I kind of want to see how many tables we can take over before someone stops us, like before someone refuses to leave. Like I don't know, do some British Empire imperialism type thing and just kind of
Set up
table
like
hop,
checkpoints in order for them to like pass through.
set up fortresses at tables. But yeah, I just want
Right.
to abuse my senior powers because technically we're like the highest class and we um are automatically better than everyone. Sorry, but not sorry, Gino.
I'm on the same level as you, pretty much.
No, you're not. You're a junior.
He's like, low key, we suck.
Know your
So,
place.
Yeah, but my like I don't know, mine is a lot more lame than yours. I was just gonna say how it's like I kind of am sad and not sad that I'm leaving high school because like I'm a people's person kind of. I like meeting new people,
Hmm.
and then I met a lot of cool people senior year actually,
Yeah, me too.
and
Surprisingly.
yeah. So it's just the depressing fact that you won't be able to like see those people every day that you have been for the past 4 years.
Yeah, I
But
suppose.
I don't know. It's just I don't know. I'm not. It's so weird because you'd think I'd be sad because of it, but I'm not. It's like kind of like a thankful feeling, you know?
Yeah. Well, are you going to college or you like what are you doing after?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what I want to do, like major wise and all that. I
Hmm.
just know I want to further my education.
Yeah, same. So I'm planning on going to UCSD and I'm hoping I get accepted. I have pretty good grades. Um,
Nice.
like I had a four it was 420.69, so 4.20
Funny, funny.
69.
Funny number.
That was literally
Funny,
my
funny.
GPA, and I was like,
Was
oh
it? Damn.
yeah,
420,
Oh,
69.
they've got to accept you now.
yeah.
You
So
gotta.
I know a lot of people, like friends, are going, they're trying to go there too. So I don't know.
It's yeah, no,
Wait,
my ultimate goal.
UCSD?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, my sister goes there.
really.
Wait.
Yeah.
I want to go to like a UC school because like I said, I've been going to small schools my entire life, and I want to go to like a big university, but money, right? Money.
Yeah,
So
Money?
my parents are having me, unless I can get enough money from scholarships, parents are having me go to community college for like 2 years and then transfer, which sucks. I
there's
mean,
nothing wrong
cool
with
free
that.
education, nice, but I kind of wanted like the big college experience.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. Community college is kind of like an extension of high school almost. It's like kind of college, but not quite because it's still like mainly people that you would know, like local. I mean, that's what community college, just like people in your area. But
All right. Oh,
That's an
sorry. Go
entirely
ahead.
different episode, though.
yeah,
Yeah.
we won't talk about that now.
All right. Gino, now we're gonna talk about you for a second, and then we're kind of reaching the time cap, so then we're gonna wrap it up.
You're gonna grill
So
me.
Gino, how does it feel that you're gonna be graduating in? Oh my God, wait, I can't math. What's after junior year?
Senior year?
What we are?
Junior.
Senior.
Okay, I forgot.
What
I
you guys
switched up
are?
sophomore. Yeah, shut up, shut up.
I think that's
I
math.
switched
I
up
think that's
sophomore and
common
junior.
sense.
Yeah, yeah, I'm definitely graduating. Um,
Somehow.
so how do you feel like having like just one more year, and then are you excited? Like, what's going on in your head?
Um, it's definitely a lot of things. Like I said earlier, um, it definitely didn't feel as like important as it does now. Like being a sophomore, it was like, oh, like yeah, I'm gonna be a junior, and then yeah, yeah, yeah. But now that I'm a junior, I'm like, yo, I got senior year next year. I gotta start thinking about like college and what I'm gonna do, and like a bunch of other things, and what I want to be, and just like a bunch of different stuff. And and yeah, it's kind of like somewhat overwhelming. And yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what else to say.
And overwhelming is definitely the right word to use because I still don't know what I want to do.
Yeah.
I kind of have that mindset that I want to do something great, something cool. I don't want to work like um I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to do the common job, you know?
9 to
Yeah,
5.
Yeah. So it's like something great, something cool, something with like meaning. But then I kind of have this idea is like, oh, I need college to have the option to do whatever I want, but I don't know what I want to do. So like I understand what you're saying with the like overwhelming. But don't worry
yeah.
about it.
I have absolutely no idea what I want to go to college for, or even like major or do.
Well, that's why the first two
But I'm
years
gonna
are
have to
usually
start thinking about
just.
that.
Yeah.
That's why the first two
You
years
know
are
you know
usually
what's
just
probably
like
the most
4
important though
classes.
is yeah. But the most important probably thing to do if you're because like what my dad told me is like connections.
Yeah,
So luckily my ride to school, her mom, I forgot where she works, but it has a lot to do with graphic design and then like selling out products and stuff like that. And it seems interesting. And then through talking to her, I do have the option to do an internship with her. So I might just do that to like see what I
Mm,
want to do.
that's
yeah,
interesting.
definitely. Because I've had a job before, and that's how I got my job. Because my mom knows like a bunch of people for being along so alive, and that's how I got a job. One of her friends owns a dog kennel, and they needed work, so I went and worked there for a while, and that's how I got my first job. And I'm gonna need another job soon. And some of her friends also own bars and are headhunters that like look for people who need jobs, and so I'm probably gonna have like her friend look for a job for me. So yeah, it's definitely about connections too.
Yeah. All right. this was a good talk. This is actually a really good episode. I liked it. All right, Daniel, let's wrap it up.
Okay. Thank you for listening slash watching to the third episode of Par for the Course. And good night or good morning to everyone out there, except for Yo-Yo Velocity. Okay, goodbye.
Yeah.